What's going on, ladies and gents? It is your boy Gamma here with the lovely
Juju.
Oh yeah, welcome back, guys. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that sub button. Don't forget the notification bell. You won't miss a video just like this. Today we're talking about Porsha Williams, Simon Guobadia. Last week we revealed that they not only have a show, but it's basically going to be dropping any day now, right?
That's right.
In fact, I think we watched the trailer together. A lot of people in the comment section were like, it's a monstrosity. You know, they felt that the show was just reeking of ratchetness.
Yeah.
And so we're going to touch on that, but we're also just going to talk about their dynamic in general.
Okay.
You know, is it something that seems authentic, or were they simply sticking it through for the show?
That's a great question.
So let's start off with your thoughts, Juju. Like, what do you think right now? I know you haven't really been following Porsha and Simon's every move. And to be fair, they've been a little discreet. You know, they haven't been super public with everything.
Right.
And we know why now, right?
Right.
They've been saving it for the show.
That's right.
So with that said, what are your initial thoughts?
Okay, so I want to say this. When it comes to true love, right? That's something that's very delicate, right? It's fragile, especially in the beginning stages. I'm assuming they would know that, having been in previous marriages.
Right.
So, you know, to me, it's like now you have the spotlight, right? The cameras on your relationship this early. So I don't know, like it just feels like maybe, especially with Porsha, she just feels comfortable in front of the cameras. So she may think of it as like, no, you know, this is our love. Let's just show it to the world. This
Right.
is, you know, and I mean, I don't think Simon has been behind or in front of the cameras, behind or in front. But either way, I feel like it could be more so for the showy display, like almost like let's prove to everyone, you know, this is real. You know, because there was so much negativity behind how they started. So now that they have this show, you know, who knows? Maybe this is what they were really aiming for. But, you know, I just feel like it's more of like a showy display of
right. You bring up some very valid points.
Yeah.
One, you know, the last one you just touched on is how when you try to really show someone or prove to people something, you almost make it less authentic. You know, it's just it's something that just happens. Even if it was, you know, authentic, the more you're trying to show and prove to others that it is, it just loses some value. And I think they're experiencing some of that, right? Like, we're going to prove to the world that we're really in love.
Exactly.
And I don't care what no one says, 40 and 62, whatever the age gap is, you know, this is going to work. And the more they do that, the less substantial they look in terms of love. You know, it looks like they're really just showing out. The other thing, too, that you touched on that's really important is Porsha has been on camera for years now, right?
Right.
She's tried everything. You know, she has music videos. She's been on Housewives. She's, you know, Dish Nation radio show, but they also do visual recordings as well. So she's comfortable. However, this could be her peak comfort. In other words, people in the comments were saying stuff like, oh, you know, she's really bringing down the value of Bravo TV. She's really ratchet. I can't believe it. They're going to be the end of, you know, Housewives, etc.
Right.
How this could just be really how she is. Like you said, she's so comfortable, no matter how cringeworthy it is for us or whoever's watching.
Yeah.
This is the real Porsha.
Yeah.
Maybe she was putting on the Housewives. You know, she was trying to be classy. Maybe she was really trying to be a certain way with Cordell. Trying to hold down the fort as a mother with Dennis. But this is who she is. She's a wild, fun, free-spirited girl that don't care who's looking and watching.
Exactly.
So we got to consider that aspect too. Now, Simon, that's really, to me, the biggest question mark. You know, like, what is he standing to gain out of all of this?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Doesn't seem that genuine. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just seems like, this is his fourth marriage?
You get weird vibes from him, right?
Yeah.
Well, let me pose this question to the audience then. Like, leave a comment below. What do you guys think about Simon? In other words, what is your main gripe outside of the Falynn situation?
Yeah, try to separate those two.
And I know that's a big offense. It's not like he can really.
Or maybe they
escape
can't
that.
separate it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, the guy was married and he was dating another woman and proposed to. I get it. But outside of that, what I'm talking about now is his character, right? Because, people still say things about him despite Falynn moving on. And I think she's engaged now.
Pregnant, about to pop.
So people are still really disgusted with Simon. And I would like to know why. Like, at this point, I mean.
That's a good question.
Is it that, you just view him as a typical rich older guy that's taking advantage of a younger woman and trying to just, get in front of the camera? Like, what is it at this point? I would love to know that.
Yeah.
But like, going back to you, Juju, what is it with you and Simon? Like, what vibes does he give you that makes you still have question marks about him?
This girl got engaged in 2 weeks.
I would say, I guess it's the whole. That's a good question. Because like
you just
don't
don't like him, right?
No. Listen,
you're a hater.
Because what really
Juju's a hater.
What
No,
what really put a bad taste in my mouth is the whole Falynn situation. That's why I say let's try to separate him from that situation. But it's hard to. But I mean, if anyone has been following Falynn on YouTube, as you can see, she's about to pop. And, remember his claim of her being like basically,
she wasn't loyal.
Yeah, she wasn't loyal, right? She cheated.
Infidelity, right?
And, seeing how pregnant she is, it kind of puts, to me, it puts a lot of credit on Simon's end.
That's true, because it was around the springtime that he started messing with Porsha.
Right.
And if you look at spring to the time we're in now, Falynn might very well drop around 9 months from the accusation.
And
I don't know.
And,
it's looking a little suspicious in these streets.
And I remember when she first announced that she was pregnant, the time frame that she gave. I looked at her, and being pregnant just recently myself, it's like, no, that doesn't look like a 12-week time frame or whatever. Like, no, you are way along.
Right. She basically announced her pregnancy at the gender reveal.
Right.
Like, everything was just back to back. I was like, come on, girl, who you fooling?
And I know there's talk about that. So anyway, with that said, I feel like if we were to give Simon the benefit of the doubt, which is what I'm trying to do. Now what comes into play is, do I have any real gripe with him? You know what I mean?
See, and I think that's what the show is going to help him and Porsha reveal.
Yeah.
Because we very well may not know all the details and the truth of what happened with him and his ex-wife.
Right.
And so that's why it's hard to really cast judgment, at least concrete judgment. You just may be turned off. It's okay to have an opinion if you're just saying, hey, I wouldn't do that, or that looks crazy. That's okay. But to really say, no, this person is this type of a person and they are disgusting, I think that requires a lot more evidence. And that's kind of why we did this video. So we're going to end it on this note. We want everyone to leave a comment below. What is your issue with Simon and Porsha? Some people actually have more issue with Porsha. They feel like she's all over the place. She's loose and all of that. We heard it all. And we like to, elaborate. What is it about her? Is it that you feel it was a girl code violation? You thought she really was Falynn's friend? And if not, what is your issue with Simon?
Yeah.
Or is it both? Either way, leave a comment below. Let us know what you think.
Do you feel it's genuine?
Right. Is this authentic? Can it work out?
Or is it all for the cameras?
Oh, yeah. But thank you guys for listening. It is your boy Gamma signing out with
Juju.
Don't forget, if you haven't already, like the video, leave a comment below, subscribe, notification bell. You won't miss a video just like this. And until next time,
escape the Matrix.